Pressure gauges play a critical role in process applications. They reliably monitor pressure to make sure your systems are working effectively. But what happens when your process gauges stop working effectively? Then your entire operation is at risk. That's why periodic review and instrument audits are necessary. As a product lead for process gauges, I see the results of these audits and why most gauges fail. The good news is, most of these instances of failure can be avoided in the first place with good practice. Let's review the top 6 reasons why gauges fail and the possible solutions to avoid failure. 1. Excessive pulsation and vibration. Excessive pulsation and vibration can lead to pointer flutter, making the gauge difficult to read. It can also decrease the lifetime of your gauge by damaging the internal components. Vibration can be classified into 2 categories. High frequency, low amplitude vibration, which causes pointer flutter, as well as centralized damage to the gear teeth of the movement. And low frequency, high amplitude vibration, which causes more internal damage to the movement, as well as possible damage to the board-on-tube itself. As a rule of thumb, if vibrations or pulsations cause more than 5% pointer flutter, then steps need to be taken to mitigate that pointer flutter. You can dampen the movement by using a case fill, such as silicone or glycerin, or you can use Ashcroft's patented XLL option plus performance, a dry dampened movement. If pulsation or vibration is more severe, remote mounting or possibly a pulsation dampener snubber should be considered. Number 2, low and high temperature applications. Temperature can play a great effect on the performance of your gauge. It greatly affects accuracy depending on your temperature effects. Gauges are also rated for use based on their internals for certain applications. A gauge should never be used beyond its rated temperature. There are several solutions that can be put into your application to assist with high or low temperatures and protect the gauge. A capillary line can be used for remote mounting, which will raise or lower the temperatures of the gauge, as well as using a fin siphon, or for steam applications specifically, a coil siphon can be employed. Number 3, pressure spikes. Pressure spikes and overpressure are by far the most common cause of gauge failure. Water hammer, high pressure at startup, or high fluctuation in pulsation beyond the gauge's proof pressure can cause damage to the board-on-tube, which most cases proves unrepairable. Board-on-tubes that show high overpressures will become deformed and will be unable to hold pressure or give an accurate reading. When dealing with high pressure or overpressure situations, there are a couple options you can use. Number 1, Ashcroft's pressure limiting valve, the PLO2, can be employed with a set pressure to allow the PLO2 to protect your gauge from the overpressure it may see. Second, Ashcroft's XRA option. XRA option is for overpressure that allows gauges to be protected up to 400% of their full scale range. Number 4, instrument clogging. Depending on the viscosity of your process, or if it is a dirty application, particulate can become clogged within the gauge itself. You can prevent clogging by using a diaphragm seal that has a flushing connection, so the process can be cleaned out of the diaphragm seal should clogging be an issue. For heavy slurries or sludge, where clogging can be an issue, an isolation ring should be considered, which will allow the process media to pass freely through the pipe. Number 5, instrument corrosion. The wetted parts of the instrument must be compatible with the process media which it is measuring. Corrosion can cause many safety issues with containment, which can cause serious issues to operators on site. All steps should be taken to select the proper wetted parts for what is being measured. Ashcroft's website contains a corrosion guide for material compatibility. It is critical to select the correct wetted parts for your gauge so premature corrosion does not cause the gauge to fail before its useful life. You should always review and take the proper steps to select that the proper wetted parts are being selected and are compatible with the process media, as well as process temperature and concentration of the process media. Number 6, instrument abuse problem. Instruments should be considered as delicate pieces of equipment. They are critical to your facility operating properly. All steps should be taken for proper installation, proper maintenance, and proper review of the instruments while being installed. Installing gauges improperly can lead to premature failure as well. Never should a gauge be installed by using the case itself. Always install the gauge by using the wrench flats located on the socket. Now that you know the main reason why pressure gauges fail, you are in a much better position to increase their longevity and protect your people and your process. For further review, click the link below to the Ashcroft website, where you can review the Ashcroft Instrumentation Guide, as well as other guides to help keep your instrumentation safe.